Have you ever noticed that some people manage to achieve more in their mornings than most of us do in a whole day? Well, here are 7 ways you can make your mornings more productive. Number 1, set an alarm. Always set your alarm to give yourself plenty of time in the mornings. When the alarm rings, get up rather than hitting the snooze button. This will give you more energy than avoiding the world and snuggling back under the blankets. It also makes it impossible for you to fall asleep again and ending up in a mad panic. Many of the world's richest people say they set their alarm for 4 in the morning. This allows them to set their own terms. They can get ready at a leisurely pace, enjoy a proper breakfast, maybe do some exercise and get some things done that they want to do before they head to the office or start their meetings for the day. In this way, they can dictate their own terms rather than constantly be running to meet other people's time demands. This helps them meet all commitments in a calm and organised way as they set the schedule rather than having forced upon them. Those of us who sleep until the last minute and then have to rush to get out of the house and to school on time will have a much more stressful morning. You're also more likely to leave things at home. Even if you're seriously not a morning person, you will benefit from setting your alarm a little earlier than you need to do and giving yourself time to get ready in a logical fashion and organise yourself for the day. Number 2, avoid distractions. Once you're up and dressed, it's time to start your day. Don't turn on the TV, as it's easy to be distracted and stop getting ready. Similarly, don't start by checking your social media accounts. This is never a quick process. You might go on to check one thing, but you very quickly fall down a rabbit hole, and before you know it, a substantial amount of time has passed. Don't spend the morning messaging your friends, especially if you're about to catch up with them at school. Save the chatter for face-to-face, or at least while you're on the bus. Messaging friends as you're trying to get ready will probably just make you all run late. The same goes for any sort of social media. Rather than checking it when you should be doing other things, you need to schedule a block of time during the day that's allocated to social media. This way, you can use that time as much as you like and not feel guilty about it because it was already factored into your day. Number 3, follow your list. Always create a list of things that you need to get done during the day. This helps remove the information from your brain, clearing room for new learning and reducing the fear of forgetting anything. Doing this each night in preparation for the next day will also help you get a better night's sleep. Take the time to prioritise your to-do list to help you plan and organise your day. Group activities together where possible and work out the most logical, time-efficient order for completing them. If your list is very long, prioritise 1 or 2 things on it that absolutely must be done today. That will help decrease what might be an overwhelming list. It will also ensure that you get a sense of achievement and a hit of dopamine when you complete each task. This will help you feel more organised and in control, as you don't have to think about what you need to do. It's all there for you in black and white. One of the ways very productive people fit more into their days is they reduce the number of decisions they have to make. Scientists suggest that the average adult makes 3,500 decisions a day, an exhausting amount. Cutting down on the number of decisions we have to make frees up mental space for other things. When he was President of the United States, Barack Obama had many identical suits, shirts and ties so that he didn't have to waste time in the mornings thinking about what he should wear. This is one reason why students are encouraged to wear school uniforms. Imagine how much of your time could be consumed by having to decide what to wear each day. Having a schedule and creating good habits is a great way to cut down on the number of decisions you make in any given day, and an easier way to get back a bit of extra time. Number 4, block your time. Break your day up into time blocks and stick to them. Having designated times in which you need to complete certain tasks helps to keep you organised and motivated. It also stops you from wasting time on small tasks. If you have a number of small tasks, pull them together and create one block of time for all of them. You're not expected to study 24/7. You are allowed to have time out. But you better to schedule your time into one longer block. That way you can really enjoy it without feeling guilty about it. So rather than looking at your phone every time it bings, put it aside for an hour while you concentrate on your studies, and then give yourself a block of time to catch up on things. There's nothing worse than deciding to take a break from your studies and do something fun, only to feel guilty and anxious the whole time. If you want to take time to watch a movie or play a sport, schedule yourself a proper block of time and acknowledge that you're having a legitimate timetabled break. Then you can focus completely on your work afterwards and still enjoy the activity. You'll get a lot more done this way, as the knowledge that a break is coming up will make you work hard beforehand, and then the break will reinvigorate you, ready for the next study session. It will also help stop you feeling resentful and negative because all you ever do is study. Number 5, keep your goal in mind. We all work more efficiently when we see a purpose in doing so. Have a bigger, overarching goal of what you want to achieve by the end of the year. Within that, create a set of more immediate goals that will help give you motivation, purpose, and direction. Think about it. If you decide you want to save money, you may struggle to do so, not because of a lack of ability or even desire to do so, but because of a lack of specificity. What does save money actually mean? How will you know when you've achieved it? Is $100 of savings enough, or do you need $500, maybe $1,000? Knowing that you want to save $1,500 in 3 months to buy a new phone provides a proper goal and incentive to put money away wherever possible. But make sure you're following your own goals rather than other people's. You'll be far more motivated and productive if you actually care about what you're pursuing. Number 6, set your flow. Starting any task is usually the hardest part. Start each study session with something quick and simple. This will give you an immediate sense of achievement and, with that, the positive energy to keep going. Put any desire for perfectionism aside and just start. You don't even have to start at the beginning. If you have an idea for part 2 of a task or for a second paragraph, then start there. Once you get into a productive state, you'll be able to get a lot more done. Use the Pomodoro technique to break your study into short, sharp 25-minute sessions. This will add motivation and encourage you to work at a faster pace. Number 7, get moving. Exercising first thing in the morning is a great way to get the blood pumping, but it's a good habit to continue throughout the day as well. They say that sitting is the modern equivalent of smoking, but something that far more of us do. Sitting or lying down for too long increases your risk of chronic health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. As young people, you probably think you're immune to these problems, but you are setting the groundwork for how your body copes later in life. Your heart, your cardiovascular system, and your bowels will all work more effectively when your body's upright rather than sitting down. Sitting can also weaken the muscles in your legs and backside, which will make you clumsier and less mobile, turning it into a vicious cycle. Too much sitting can also be bad for your mental health. It's easy to get bogged down in negative thoughts and feel overwhelmed or anxious when you're sedentary for too long. So it's important that you get up from your desk and move around. Between study sessions, give yourself at least 5 minutes break. Stand up from your desk and get the blood pumping again. Then, after a couple of sessions, take 20 minutes out and go and get some proper exercise. You'll ground yourself by going out into nature. It will give your eyes a chance to look up from the books without simply changing to a screen. The fresh air will help you breathe deeper, helping you to relax. We're more likely to experience mindfulness when outdoors, so again, this will improve our focus and our ability to put things in perspective and relax. Putting some or all of these strategies into action will help you achieve far more each day and help you feel on top of things and in control. Remember, the goal is to study smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and to look for us on your social channels. For more great study tips, subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website.